Stop. Is everything okay now? Alright. We're back for some Dark Souls, and I forgot how to play in these 3 days. You really need to actively play in order to not lose the feel. So I guess I'm gonna die quite a few times. Well, anyway, I kinda got into the habit of streaming every day or so, and then I didn't stream for like 3 days. Yes, you press all the buttons and then you win. And then every crazy person is what am I doing? And then every crazy person is dead and you're happy and yay. And then you go into New Game Plus. So it's a never-ending story. By the way, I want to clarify, like, as soon as whoa! Jesus. Bathrobe guy thought he can pull a quick one on me. Oh, bathrobe guy, you'll always be wrong. I just want to clarify that by chat on, I meant I put my phone on my little penguin plush friend so I can actually see the chat. That's what I meant. So if you said anything else except the starting chat thing after I said, oh, I don't kill him in one hit, then I couldn't even see it. Hi, crazy cat.
What does that say?
No, it's against the rules.
This
It's
is
not a pity, shut up. I killed your friend. You should be sad or something. What ring should I use for this one? Like, obviously, the Hornet's not gonna be doing any good, so I might as well... Chloranthy, I guess? Chloranthy served me well with Ornstein and Smough. So I'm guessing a tiny little hi, baby shroom. Now scream! Yep. That's the tiny baby mushroom scream. Boy, I just have no sympathy. This isn't, by the way, what you're used to. Obviously, this is kind of a foresty area compared to the castle-like area where Ornstein and Smough reside. And now we have Wolf Buddy. Wow, he's so cool. He's so cool that the frames just can't handle him. Aw, so I get a drop when I fight him every time, because this game isn't really that well optimized. Whoa! Sif. Sif, why? Oh no, I'm not dead. I really hope he can bleed. If he can't bleed, I'm done for. Ow. Oh wait, I can use my ring now. Oh no, Sif, just fucking... Alright, I need you to hold on for just a tiny fraction of a second. I even missed my soul. Just hold on so I can switch rings. Do an attack, right? Alright, I can see that you're occupied. Wrong ring! Well. Honestly, I should have the rings equipped as soon as I fight instead of changing them up. Should I go for the proc right away, or should I go for a few attempts without it? I'm not sure. And the physical protection would probably be a better option. Oh, sawed off. Fucking Christ. You guys just... Ouch! You ain't got shit! Stop! No! Why are you faster than me? You ain't got shit, you ain't got shit. Shut up, stop. Stop trailing me, we should be the same. Alright, he backed off, I think. Well, because this wolf learned all of its sword moves from its master. Who's dead. And he's, protecting the grave of that master. The great Knight Artorias. Who's probably, like, the coolest character in the Dark Souls universe. Arguably. Boy. I had to read some long-ass text in Serbian literature class. Really loudly, like to the whole class, so my throat is pretty broken. Oh, that's a... It's the problem is that you can only like swipe at his legs, right? And since he fucking missed that every time, I'm gonna get dead. Oh my god, I blocked it. Alright. Hope. No! Oh. How much would... Oh, I do quite a bit of damage now. Wow. And the good old dodge delay is back. Wow, we sure missed that one, huh? So, as you can see, a lot of people died on this battleground because, like, being buried next to Artorias was, I'm guessing, a pretty huge deal. Only the noblest of knights could have that privilege. And I am not one of those knights. I am a guilt-ridden thief, as it says in the description of my class. Yes. Oh, stop it. Oh, why are you chasing me still? You should be pissing off. So, has anyone, and by anyone I mean you, Priz, have you played the Metal Gear Solid game? The new one? 5, I think. The Phantom Pain. That's pretty popular. This would actually be against my... Let's go for the kill. Wow, why would you do that dash? I also don't know if it's, like, better to attack his hind legs or not. Wow, I never really saw that move before. Fuck! That was pretty close. You didn't even hit me with that, though. You're a goddamn liar. So, since he just took a good chunk away from my health, now he's gonna be pretty problematic. As I don't think I'll be able to get procced, I'll just die in the next hit. But hey, at least he doesn't have a friend, and at least he doesn't have a second stage, right? Well, have you finally bled? For Christ's sake. You're a tough one. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I don't know where you are. Oh! Okay. That could have ended pretty badly. Oh! Why are you so jumpy? Stop! Don't be on drugs. That was lesson 1 in the first stream. Don't do drugs, that you might kill me. Whoa! What the hell? I just got launched and set up for a service. Fucking got smashed. The other team didn't even know it was coming. Jeez. Well, we got to half health pretty quickly. And luckily he doesn't have a second phase. And we weren't even procced. So I'm guessing this should go by pretty quickly. No worries about this boss. Although you gotta admit, Sif is pretty cool. He's pretty admirable, pretty respectable. As you've said, you haven't, nor have I, really seen any sword-wielding wolves. That's a pretty rare occurrence, if you ask me. I really hope I'll be able to import or get a friend to send me a snowball or a CAD. That would just be amazing. Or if some kind of magic would happen and Serbia would actually import those into shops so I could buy one, but that's probably not gonna happen. What you got for me, boy? The terrain is pretty confusing too, because you don't actually know how the stepping and jumping work. Aw, don't. Oh! That was a quick one. Oh! Wow. So many chances to die. I'm too quick for you. Come on, bleed. Bleed, 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 bleed. Yes, thank you, Sif. You're a good pal. The music is pretty sad. But you know what's the absolute worst about this boss? The absolute worst is when you get the get him to very low health. That is the absolute worst thing in this game. Glad your hair is taking damage, Sif. I don't know how. Oh! I feel like you weren't impressed by that statement. That's some pretty good stability on this shield, I gotta admit. Whoa! Oh, Those are some pretty dangerous moves. Oh, he's gonna finish me off with something. Look at this. The finisher! Oh my god. Oh, wow. I'm glad I didn't get to see what happens, like, at the end. It's not a thing. Hold on. Is this like a homeward bone? When you have a full stack of items, you can't pick up an item. So let's see what we have a full stack of. Yeah, it's a homeward bone. Or Sif. So, what happens is, he starts limping and barely being able to move, barely being able to swing the sword, but he still keeps on fighting. refusing to run or to retreat, and he fights for his master until he dies. Yeah. But hey, he's done. So now we're looking forward to probably the most hated boss in the game. I say most hated. Like, for example, Ornstein and Smough are not hated, they're just really difficult. People actually love dying and dying to them, because they're really cool boss fight. Oh, these guys are still here, oops. Oh, they have detected me. I don't think they're chill about what happened. Guys, hold on. Oh, I got you now. You ain't got shit on me. Oh, didn't even target you. 360 no scope. And Mushroom Man's just like... I didn't see anything. He wants a piece of me. Huh? You want a piece of me? Bathrobe Man? Well, you seem to be getting a piece of me because I'm so bad. Wow. Bathrobe Man might just get a piece of me. A whole good chunk. Oh my god! Parry him! Maces are so finicky to parry. Just a second. So how did that boss fight seem to you, Priz? Oh, you thought you could sneak up on me! You piece of shit. Oh, he was still alive. Time for the sneak attack. Time for some Metal Gear Solid action. Well, actually, I just think... Oh, he saw me. He's too good. You're too good, man. You've seen too much. I can't let you live. Goodbye. This is the third time. Hiya, buddy. I don't remember who was there when I beat Ornstein and Smough. Was it you or Maditz? It was one of you two. I'm pretty sure I remember that. Well, it's time for the biggest fun fest in the game. It's time to try and beat the 4 kings. Even worse than Ornstein and Smough, because as I started with Ornstein and Smough, they were a pretty fair fight. Like, they're really difficult to maneuver and dodge, but apart from bugs... Oh yeah. Apart from bugs, there really isn't much you can say about the fight, because you can basically manipulate them into positions that you want. On the other hand, if the 4 kings decide that you're dead, you are dead. If the 4 kings decide you're dead, they're gonna make sure you're dead by doing undodgeable attacks that you have to run away from. And because you run away from them, it takes time. And Why is it important that it takes time? Because if enough time passes with you fighting one king, another one appears. And you're supposed to, like, the health bar is for 4 kings. So you're supposed to beat 4 of them, and then they're dead. I am absolutely aware it's going to... Oh... I have 47,000 souls. Time for a shopping spree. Time to spend all these glorious souls. So guys, what do you think what do you think would be the best thing to spend these souls on? I'm kind of thinking poop. Like, just buy a fuck ton of poop. Because that's useful. Am I low on weed, though? I'm definitely gonna need weed. Not the knife. And I'm gonna need some DPS increase. Ah, those are good numbers. Yeah, but I have 64, so it's all good. And it's a hassle to get to Zen's Fortress, dude. So I'll hold off on all the buffs until I get the feel for the boss a bit. Because the last time I fought them in this kind of setting was my Knight class challenge. And if you think I didn't have enough DPS here, I chose to use the FAP ring because I was a stupid retard, and I didn't even proc the red tier. So I was just doing the worst damage. Just the most pitiful damage that you can think of, like 30 or 40 or something like that. So just nothing. And I managed to beat them. But yeah, the only way to beat them is if all the cards are in your favor. God, I thought playing was gonna be a problem. I forgot how to speak. Like, I was in the zone when I did a couple of those in a row. But now I'm kind of rusty with talking. So I'm all stupid sound. Well, I sound stupid all the time. But like, not to this extent. Fuck yeah, humanity. I honestly hate those challenges. Like, like I said, I hate challenges that increase punishment, and love challenges, I love difficulty increasing things when they increase challenge and not, punishment. That's a very clear distinction I like to make when I say I play difficult games. I guess you could fill me up on pine resin. Rotten pine, I should have more of those. I should honestly have more of these, like... and... yeah. Duke skip. I know about the skip to get you straight to Capra Demon, like to the lower burg. But I haven't heard about the Duke skip. Might you, good sir, be able to oh, what? I thought you were dead. Adequately explain the conditions of this so-called Duke skip? Now, with all the souls wasted, we're ready to take on the 4 cis-white males. Cis-white entitled misogynists. I should just make a girl character for every class challenge and call every boss a misogynist for not dying against me. Like, those bosses are clearly run by the patriarchy. No, I meant just like, does it like skip Duke's archives, or does it like skip the yellow fog? What exactly does it do is my question. Not how to do it. If I'm interested, I would look it up. But yeah, like I said, punishment just means how severe you'll be set back after the fail state. And challenge is how much your chance of reaching the fail state is, if you're getting what I'm saying. Like, if it's a higher challenge, then you are way more likely to reach the fail state, which in Dark Souls case would be dying, right? On the other hand, the repercussions after death, the higher they are, the higher the punishment is. So, oh wow! Oh my, I just forgot that I can't defend against the ghost. Because that... because I would need to use the spooky hands. Well, I feel like... I mean, I can't really look it up right now. I'm in the middle of something. But, yeah, you can message me and I might give it a look. So let's use the Dark Wraith to set us up for the... Well, first of all, we're gonna need the Covenant of Artorias and the Prockage Ring, so... I mean, it's the obvious choice. You really can't go without that in this fight. It's kind of bullshit, really, because it's the only fight that restricts your ring usage. Like, it just basically says, haha, this is an unfair fight, plus, you don't get to use one ring. So it's unfair in a lot of ways. And usually the way people solve it is they just get the heaviest armor, stack up on Estus, and then just tank the kings and whack them and heal up when necessary. That's how they solve the fight. But of course, in the Clash Challenge, you can't use heavier armor, nor can you heal during the fight. So it's just you getting fucked all around. Get the stronger attack. Alright. We are good, friendo. Just don't hit me. Yeah, I'm guessing there's something along the lines of a no-ring challenge. I'm guessing there has to be. Like, there has to be a no-ring challenge. Or in the... Yeah, there... Not only no-ring challenge, there should be a Calamity Ring challenge. So the only ring you're allowed to use is the Calamity Ring, and the other is like an empty slot. And then you have to beat the game. Oh, well, if you can use 10 ring slots, then that would kind of break the game, wouldn't it? Time for the horror. Come at me, bro. I can kill you. Let's dance. Alright. Oh my god. I did not miss this fight. Oh, why? Why? The first attack? No! Wow! Oh, that's a lot higher than I anticipated. That is a lot higher than I anticipated. Oh my god, this is gonna be easier than the knight. Well. Goodbye. Sleep tight. Well! Sneak attack, I see. Smart of you, good sir. Smart of you. That's also a thing I didn't do. In the Night Class Challenge, because, like, it totally shut off in my mind that you could quit the game in the middle of a boss fight. It just didn't ever register as a possibility. But yeah, that attack is literally the most broken and bullshit thing. Like, it's even worse than the grab and the AoE. Way, way worse. Like, I have no idea who thought of that, but it's just, like... Alright, if the duration of the flying orb bullshit was the actual duration of the animation, from that bullshit, then I'd be fine. But the problem is, the animation of that orb thing lasts for a certain time, like let's say 15 to 20 seconds, right? And then it lasts for an extra 10 seconds even though the animation is gone. So there's just an invisible clump of magic ready to destroy you entirely. And it keeps homing in on you wherever you are, so there's no way to, like, heat missile dodge it. It's because his, like, the closer you are to his hilt, the weaker his attacks are. So if he just slams your hand into you, like, with almost his hilt, it'll almost... That does more damage than I anticipated. If he just hits you with his hand, with his hilt, it'll almost do no damage. And plus, this armor is actually pretty good. Thanks for the tips, though. Yeah, so a friend of mine was class challenging with a hunter. He's currently with Calamite. I think he's killed every other boss. So, yeah, he also told me, like, you can totally save, you can totally quit and then reload if the orb thing happens, because you are literally dead at that point. It's just, there is no hope for you. You, like, survive in 10% of the encounters. I'm guessing if Priz is still here, if he's still watching this fun fest, then I'll show him how the orb works. Oh. Well, we've reached a horrible predicament. My Xbox batteries died. Stand by, I'll be right there in a second. And we're back. So yeah, I just had to do a tiny little battery change. Have to insert it into the X-Bax controller and we're set. Yeah. Fuck you, mouse. Let's get back to the Four Kings. Yeah, I just didn't experiment with the grab a lot, so I just do 3 to 4 depending on how close I was to them. 3 or 4 rollbacks. And I'm good. Yeah, so I'm doing way more damage to them than I anticipated. Like, I killed him even after he did the grab. Oh, dodge. Wow, that was close. Fuck. That is lower health than I would have liked. Yeah, I'm fucked in one hit, even if it's a hilt hit. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty bad. Well, now since I know there's stuff, I can get onto weed and resin action. Come on, eat your weed. Bam, and we're set. Where are you? Let's dance, bitch. No, shoot. Oh, what? That is a really good tip. That is a really good tip. This is a bullshit. He did 3 of the time waster attacks. I'm dead. I have no hope. Yeah, the other king's there. Come on, bitch. I got your number right here. Oh my god. I just need the weed. The weed is the oh, why? Yeah, why? The flame resin doesn't do anything. Mostly. Like, it adds 11 damage. Fuck. Why would you spam that, you piece of shit? You know I can't do anything about it. Fucking DPS raised boss. So, well, this is quite the predicament, huh? Quite nice of you. I'm just gonna get dead by another king, am I right? And yep, another king's right there. Dead. I was just psyched out by the other king. Yeah, he already did a hit. Alright, cool. That was amazing! He did like 4 runaway attacks. It's fucking stupid. They have never done so many in a row. Never. Like, they usually do 1 or 2 and that fucks me. But come on, 4? Like, the first one did 3, and then the other one did 4. Come on. This is totally like a luck-based boss. Nothing to it except luck. And being able to dodge at the right time. There's just nothing else. No merit to this boss. Like, it shouldn't even be a highlight. Like, I'm gonna put every boss as a highlight, right? That I defeat. But this boss isn't even worth a highlight. It's just me getting lucky. He didn't even give me a chance to hit him a couple of times. Hi, Foxy the Pirate One. I'm guessing you're a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, aren't you? Well, Foxy the Pirate 1, I can tell you that I'm a Five Nights at Freddy's fan too. Ouchie. Bro, come on, chill. Wow, with those aggressive kicks. Getting wrecked here. Whoa, scary! Oh my god. Praise fucking freaked me out with that boo. Oh! I was like, whoa, is that a ghost? Because the ghosts are really scary in this game. And then I was like, haha, no, it's Priz. Fucking tricked me, man. Don't do that again, you might give me a heart attack, Jesus. Vents Club. It's not rare that you slip. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do wrong? I just fell on my stomach instead of my feet this time. What did I do? Bad landing, man. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised how effective that game is. Like, anyone who just, yes, I was GG'd by the game. Anyone who writes off Five Nights at Freddy's as just the jump scare game hasn't, like, literally doesn't even know anything about the game. Basically, the jump scares are actually your relief, because it means you can take a break from the actual fear and terror, which is the whole game. Like, the whole point and the whole reason you're scared is because of that apprehension that's eating you up inside, because you constantly fear that you're gonna fuck up and die and then get jump scared. That's what makes you scared, not the actual jump. Like, take a new game everyone praises, like Until Dawn. Literally, it's only just a bunch of jump scares. They happen whether you fuck up or not. They just, like, oh my god. They're just a part of the game, a part of the cutscenes. While in Five Nights at Freddy's, if you play your cards right, you can just go through the game without a single jump scare. Without a single death, jump scare, whatever. Like, it's all up to you. And how you play, and how well you play, of course. So, and, like, that's just the gameplay element, like how deceptively simple it is. About the story, like, the amount of story that's crammed into those tiny parts of the game is just astonishing, too. Because they obviously make sense and make up some kind of a story, but just people aren't able to figure out what the exact story is, and that's what makes it so appealing. Like, a lot of Dark Souls characters, too, have a mystery to them. Like, you don't know who Solaire actually is. You don't know who the furtive pygmy is. You don't know what actually happens after you kill everyone. Like, it's all mysterious and weird. You just do what you can, basically. What you think you can, what you think you should. Well, double KO. That was a double KO, if I ever saw one. Yeah, fucking, like, the worst things ever. Jump scares for the horror factor and quick time events for the gameplay factor. I cannot think of a worse game setup. And it plays out like a horror cliche, but the only interesting thing is how the butterfly effect is incorporated. Like, your smallest choice affects the characters and what happens to them in the future and what they decide to do. So that's an interesting aspect that they should have built upon with proper horror elements and proper gameplay. Like, the problem is, when you make a game with only one interesting premise, the other ones just bring it down. Like, it's like building a PC, you know, and if you're... if a part is bottlenecking the other parts, then your machine is just as good as its worst part, you know? So, here, it's even way worse when every other thing except that little tiny interesting concept is bad, and only that concept is anything to even consider. And the graphics, but fucking who gives a shit about graphics, honestly. Yeah, but Telltale is kind of like, the Telltale games are basically built around that. That's their whole point, right? Like, you just going through a story. But there, the story and the character arcs and the way they change is actually like the whole point of the game and the whole reason people play, right? So, like you said, if you actually want a quality representation of good character, oh boy, good characterization and good storytelling, then you should go to Telltale games, absolutely. Like The Walking Dead, I've seen some... What's that game called with, like, all the fairy tale characters? Wolf Among Us. Those are all cool games. Games. Ovan, what do you think of my failures so far? Have they been pretty standard? Where are you, bitch? Oh my god. Didn't see you from the glows. Well. Bye. Why here? No. Why here? No. This is the worst place you could put me. Oh my god. That was close. I thought it was like somewhere in here. Oh yeah, Priz, do you want to see what that orb actually does and how it works? Or do you want me just to keep quitting and reloading out of pragmatism, as they say? Let's go, motherfucker. Do the magic missile. How did that hit me, though? Also, how did that not kill me? I have a bunch of questions about this situation. Oh my god, no. Well, you just keep doing that, buddy, and I'll be happy. Like... Oh! Alright. I got greedy there. Well... It's called the orb, but did you see, like, when the king just stood for a moment, and then released a giant floating magic charge? The magic pulsating floaty charge. That's what the orb is. The pulse of death. And magic. And unhappy thoughts. Whoa, look at that styling little insignia there. That's a cool shot. You. We're gonna get him this time. The problem is, because the green blossom just runs out too quickly, you have to use 4 green blossoms and 4 of the resins in total. And they go by fast. So that's a huge problem. And for some reason, they seem to be appearing quicker than I anticipated. Like, I feel like I had more time with my knight. Especially because I'm actually doing more damage with the knife. But I'm guessing that's because... I mean, I feel like that because I have less stamina. Fuck, that's a lot of damage, bro. Chill out for a second. Darko Outski. Don't do anything hasty. You know, ambushing people... I don't know, I just kind of think it's dickish, you know? To ambush people. I mean, if you're gonna kill me like a man, or... I guess you're not a man, you're a crazy ghost bitch. That is a conundrum. I don't know, I guess it's fine then. Ambush me all you want, you stupid bitch. I hate you. I hate you and your screams and your mouth. That's really weird and freaks me out. And your prey mantis hand with your knife. Spooky hands. Jump. Yeah, the lack of one ring, especially because the rings are the most... the rings are the only selection you can make in the class challenge. So, basically they are your only fallback when it comes to some more power, more mobility, more defense, more anything. You have to rely on your rings ultimately. And when one's taken away from you, that's a pretty hard hit. Ouch. That was just uncalled for, honestly. Well. I might just be almost dead. Trick you. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. Is the ghost gonna ambush me? Ah, she has readied her blade. Her blade of bullshit. And bleeding and death. How did you know? Yes, I do. Wolfring because this thief getup has no poise whatsoever, and Hornet because that's the only thing the butter knife's good for. Are you like, do you know what the class challenge is? I mean, I'm guessing since you came to this stream, you have some, like, awareness of Dark Souls, but a lot of people, like, ask me, hey, what is that class challenge you're talking about? Never heard of it. Oh, why? Weed. Weed will save the day. I didn't have enough stamina. The biggest problem is this is a DPS race, so if you're not greedy enough, you die! So you have to be greedy. You have to be greedy, you have to go for every single hit you can take. Or, I mean, give, you don't want to take hits. You have to go for every single one, because if you miss just one hit, when you have a chance to hit him, that might spell the difference between life and death. Because that might just be the second, the extra second that the second king had to fuck your face up. That second might be your death. Well, it is one clue, but it's way more complex than that. So, you can only use items your class starts with, and by items I mean armor and weapons. You can only upgrade your weapon you can't upgrade your weapon to fire, light and lightning, because obviously those don't have any scaling. Nah, it'll be much shorter because this is easier than with the broadsword. So I'll be like, I'll kill them in like 10 to 20 attempts. I say before I spend another 12 hours killing them. But yeah, you can't use those because scaling is too powerful. So that's the first and second rule. Then you have the no leveling up rule. That's kind of the standard with challenges, so you can't level up at all. Then you have no healing with bosses, which is basically the biggest crutch with any boss except the 4 kings. Because with the 4 kings, like, if you need to heal, you're probably already dead. But the biggest crutch is the biggest crushing element is the not leveling and the non-availability of lightning and fire. And you can't join any covenants, so technically I'm not allowed to use the Darkwood Grain Ring, even though I wouldn't for this boss, but I mean generally with bosses I'm not allowed to use the Darkwood Grain Ring. I'm not allowed to skip Izalith, because that would mean joining a covenant too. So I can't do any of those things. Of course, like, no well, you're just a fucking piece of shit. Of course, no summoning is implied. That should be pretty obvious. Like, if you could summon that, then that just defeats the purpose of any challenge, not just this one. Am I gonna die? I'm probably gonna die, aren't I? I'm not gonna die. Well, not with the ghosts anyway. Well, if I had a +5 Chaos Bandit's Knife, I'd still win. Or a +5 Lightning Bandit's Knife. Then I'd have no problems whatsoever. Or if I could level, so I could use the dexterity scaling, I would be fine with all of those things. But yeah, you're not allowed to do any of those. Of course. Yeah. I want the stamina that I agreed. Oh boy. I want the stamina that I deserve as a citizen. Up. I missed one hit. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? I missed one hit. Alright. Where's the other king? Where's the other king? Oh, he just spawned. Alright. Yo, you fucking hasty bitch. I missed 2 hits there. Yep. Oh, why? Well, I'm dead. Why? Why would you do that 2 times in a row? No! The 3rd king's gonna get me. The 3rd king's gonna get me. He's gonna get me, guys. Well, I just didn't roll there. Hi, 3rd king. I see you're watching the fun from over there. I will never try this in New Game Plus. Not in a million years. I am not that stupid, man. Like, I'm stupid enough to do this challenge. I'm stupid enough as it is. But I will not do that. That will just be pure masochism. After Ornstein and Smough, after that whole ordeal, I do not want any of that. Well, That's not the problem, because if they grab you in the class challenge, you're already dead. You're literally just dead on the spot, so... the AoE... Both the AoE and the grab, if they hit you, spell instant death anyway. So that's why I was saying, if these bosses want you... Like, if the Four Kings want you dead, you are dead. As you've seen from, like... This example, I died with a fuck-up, but I would have still died because of the third king that appeared. No. I will not do NG+. And no, you can't bleed the Four Kings, but that's not really an issue. Look, bro, if I'm gonna be a whore, I'm not gonna be a cheap one. I just don't think it's possible. I might do, I might try to do it with a friend of mine, or I might try to do it with, a lightning or a chaos weapon. You know, just do it, like, just do, whatever, but, like, leave all the rules except using your starter equipment and not leveling. Like, everything else is up for grabs. A chaos, dagger, chaos dagger, summoning, what is there else? Healing during bosses, yeah. I'd be fine with that kind of... I was actually... You are just being difficult. Oh yeah, fuck Foxy, I didn't even... I'll wait till Foxy comes back. I didn't even thank Foxy for coming to the stream. Wow, I'm such an inconsiderate prick, honestly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being a prick, and I'm sorry for you people watching me be a prick, so... You guys are just as stupid as me. I'll be sure to thank Foxy as soon as she comes back. What do they use now? Z? Is that what the retards are using over college? What did I do, though? Alright. Is that what the, like, college kids are using these days? Like, gender-neutral pronouns? Is that what the feminists are pushing for these days? Like, Z, Zix, and whatever pronouns that are, like, supposed to replace he and she. Z. Yeah, did you not hear about that? Like, in several college campuses, because I guess some kids are offended. Oh, I don't know. I thought you were asking me about the stupidity of the pronoun movement. I don't know, man. I had my ring on. So yeah, that whole gender pronouns thing is retarded. Oh, and the way, like, how they're trying to change words to not be offensive, I guess? You know how they wanted to say, like, oh, immigrants, that sounds bad, so let's change it to refugees. What the like, if I don't care if I'm called something that's true about myself, and if people have negative thoughts and negative prejudices around that name. I don't care, that's what I am. You don't just change words because people are offended. Like, but that's what feminists are going for. Like, they are the insane left is just as stupid as the insane right. Like, it's amazing how much of a pendulum it is, right? So the extreme right is racist, but against black people and Asian people, I guess. The extreme left is racist against white people. Extreme right is sexist against women. The extreme left is sexist against men. Like, it's insane how incredibly similar they are in the wrong things they're doing, but they're just doing it on the other side of the spectrum. That's amazing how the human mind just works. Like, they look at someone and see, wow, what they're doing is wrong, and then do the exact same thing from the other side. Amazing. They are, like... Well, the problem is, like, usually, you would expect from the left to be the sensible ones, right? But that's just gone. Like, now both the extreme left... I did not see that coming. Yeah. Oh no, I used retard. I hope I didn't trigger anyone by saying retard. Oh no. Fucking grow a pair. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm absolutely for the equality of the sexes. I'm an egalitarian, right? I'm absolutely for the equality of sexes. I am for the equality of races. That should be, like, just obvious. I am for gay and trans rights. You know, I'm like for every one of those things that just makes some people bashing on other people for no reason justified. I'm like for removing all of those prejudices. But the way the extreme left is taking it too far is just disgusting. Like, guys being accused of rape, and then instead of having that girl prove that they've been raped by the guy, no, no one expects that. Everyone expects the guy to prove he didn't rape the girl, even though that's, like, consent is impossible to prove. But it's happening in colleges. Like, men are literally scared to talk to women because of the third wave feminist wave. It's just insane. Like, I used to be worried about religion because I'm an atheist. So I used to be worried about religion fucking people up and doing bad things. But religion can't even lick the boots of feminism and of the political correctness movement and the social justice warrior movement. Religion cannot even come close to that. When you, like, look at it in Western countries. Fuck. Like, oh my god, look at this 17-year-old retard that should be running a gaming stream channel talking about politics and social issues he doesn't even understand. Why didn't I use the things? Fuck you, brain, thinking about politics and shit. You don't need that currently, you just need to kill the kings, alright? So just think about that. How did he... Did... The hit... What? The hitbox didn't even connect. What? I thought I was out of range. Fuck. Well, that's my bad. I don't know, I mean, Oven, you've been, like, following me and watching me for a certain time now. And I don't know, I guess I want this to not just be a thing where I, play games and do challenges and stuff and react to stuff. I kind of want it to be my outlet for giving my opinions and having discussions with people. And of course, I want my watchers to be able and to be willing, I would love that if they were willing to discuss with me on topics. I would absolutely love that. I love discussions. So, I kind of want this to be, a channel where, you know, you can talk about anything. Like, nothing's taboo, right? But the games are there in the background to, like, give some eye candy, right? So, yeah. I know. Like, That's so fucking stupid. Like, I am not racist until I decide about a personal, like, a personal attribute of a person based on their, race. Like, until I do that, nothing I do is racist. Making racist jokes, not racist. Describing someone as black, Asian, or white, not racist. That's just what they are and how they look. But when I say, alright, that guy is gonna commit more crime because he's black, that's where you cross the line. And, okay, so I hate the people calling out, racism everywhere, but what I also dislike people is using correlation to prove causation. If you don't know, correlation is when, like, when basically two attributes of something scale together. Like, when one rises, so does the other, right? So that's just correlation. But causation is when one attribute directly impacts the other. Well, that's just not nice of you. I did not use my weed, and wow, this stamina is slow. I'm not gonna wait. I mean, I already wasted my attempt. You should not get touchy about anything. You should be able to discuss it. Kill me. Look at the orb, the magic orb of powers. They are racist. In most cases, they are racist against white people because they have an insane amount of white guilt, and anyone who is white, they automatically assume that they're just egotistical, power-hungry maniacs. They are definitely racist. And even with black people, they're racist because they assume black people can't be racist. They assume black people are victims. They assume black people can't laugh about racial jokes. So those are definitely horrible people. But, oh yeah, like what I was saying about correlation and causation. So it is a correlation, especially in America, between black people and crime. But it's not the blackness of the people that's causing the crime. It's because, statistically, a huge number of black people live in socially undesirable places. And they live socially undesirable lives. They live in poor, criminal-ridden neighborhoods. If the races were switched and white people grew up and lived in crime-ridden, socially unvalued and unwanted neighborhoods, then of course the white people would be the ones statistically doing more crime. Because it's not the race that's causing it, it's the social elements of it. Like every single thing ever. It's never fucking appearance, it's always social attributes or genetical attributes. It's always one of those things. It's either something genetically that you have, or it's either something that people just influence you throughout your life. So it's just a question of which one of those is it. The worst RNG? What's RNG? I'm stupid. What doth that mean? Yeah, I know. Like, you just don't know what's worse. Like, the actual racists, or the ones censoring and making lives horrible for everyone because every single thing they think of as racist. So you literally don't know what's worse. The actual racists or the social justice warriors. It's become that bad. Like, it didn't used to be that way. Like, usually when you called something racist, it really had to be super racist for it to be called out like that. Bird. Hi. Let's have some fun. Why? That's not fun! I said fun! The big orb of... Wow! Well. Well. Just do it a third time, right? I mean, yeah, of course. Like, why? Fuck not. Just ruin my attempt. Waste my weed. Waste my ashes. Waste my life. Oh yeah, it's not just the RNG, it's just the attacks. The attacks are the worst. They're so bullshit because they are one of the only boss. They're probably the only boss that make you waste time to dodge their attacks. Like, usually, dodging an attack is a roll. Every single attack from almost any boss is just one roll. So it's universally, a short amount of time to dodge any attack. No matter how destructive... Why did I waste that weed? No matter how destructive it may be. And with the only fight that is a pure DPS race and nothing else, they make it so that the attacks actually waste your time. And that's just so unfair. Well, this guy. This fucking guy. Oh yeah, you mean like the exact thing that happened to me. Yeah, I get your drift. I know, but the problem is, those attacks shouldn't exist in the first place. Because they make it unfair. They make it so you are not the one losing the fight. They're just the one winning it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, I hate time attack too. I hate it because you never have breathing time. Like with Ornstein and Smough, it was like, oh, I dodged that, and now they're a bit far away, so I have some breathing room, like to prepare for the next dodge or whatever. But these guys, it's just a constant stream of sweat and terror. Will I be fast enough for the next king? Will I kill this guy quick enough? Will I dodge that attack fast enough to cram in another combo or something? Like, it's just constantly worrying if you're fast enough. Whoa, what was that kind of circle bullshit? That was weird. Whoa! Alright, you could have stabbed me there. Wow, I could... Okay, so what you really want to do in fights is not waste your roll, because your roll does take up time. And I never know which attacks I can just sidestep and which I have to roll through. So that can also be a huge problem. I'm ready for you, buddy. Fuck, I missed an attack. Why? Why would you do that? Oh, why? No, no, no! I had it! No! I have it! It's in my grasp! It's in my goddamn grasp! It is in my hands right now! No! Come on, hit him! Where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? Oh my god, it's a panic situation! Come on, run! Run, run, run! Oh no! You piece of shit! How could you? Fucking, I had them! If he didn't do the homing attack, why the fuck would you do it then? God, it drives me crazy how it's just, like, it's not even, oh, you fucked up, it's just, hey, you lost. Not even, like, a chance to not die. Fucking... I didn't deserve that. I deserved to win. I did everything right. I did everything by the book. And then the last fucking king decides to just piss on my parade. Just shit on everything I've strived to do in the last 10 minutes. Fucking... Oh yeah, Foxy the Pirate, thanks for joining the stream. That's pretty awesome of you. Thank you for doing that. Well, yeah, but at least in SL1 you can heal and you can do happy stuff like have armor and happy stuff like have a lightning weapon. A lightning club would be awesome. Or chaos club, I don't know. But now it's not happy weapons at all. Don't do that to me. I've just been invited to play Killing Floor by my asshole best friend, who knows I'm streaming. Fucking piece of shit. I love the guy, but he's a piece of shit. He's not. It's literally the exact way the fights go, Foxy. It's like, oh, the basic bosses are, yeah, I mean, you fucked up, but I'll give you a chance. Like, you're a cool tyke. The lord bosses are like, fucked up, well, tough shit, you're dead. The four kings just skip all that and go straight to the you're dead part. There's no in between. Like, why would we wait for the guy to fuck up? That's actually, like, when you think about it, they make the most sense. Because they're like, I don't want to risk it, just gonna kill the guy outright. He can't do anything about it. Like, technically speaking, every other boss is just really stupid and doesn't want to do his, like, insane finisher attacks. Yeah, that's a sidestep one. Yes. That's another sidestep one. I should watch out for that one. That is not a sidestep one. That is not a sidestep one either. No, the fucking asshole who interrupted me with Ornstein and Smough was my second best friend, Owen. He's American. And he's the one who joined the voice chat, so he's the one that made my stream exponentially less boring and disgustingly dull. So, I guess I should thank him for that. Oh yeah, did you guys know that I export all of my streams to YouTube, and I export the highlights. So, I have a YouTube, I should link it, I guess, in the, like, Twitch thingy. I beat them. Well, in total, I was trying the boss over and over for a total of about 12 hours and something. 12 and a half hours. And in the middle of one of the fights where I was about to kill Giant Ornstein, my second best friend started calling me in voice, like, to voice chat, even though he knew I was streaming. And then I was just super mad about it. Yes, it was 3 days straight. Actually, it was 2 days straight, then I had, an English test thing, and then on Monday I did it. No. It was on Monday. It was after I beat them. Yeah. It was 3 days straight. Then I beat them. Then I took a day off, and then I had to do like the whole Saturday English test thing to assess the knowledge of my knowledge of the English language, which I think I did pretty well. Then I had the Monday stream. So yeah, it was 3 days straight. It was a 3-hour stream, then a 6-hour one, then a 3-hour one. So yeah, like I said, I export all my streams and highlights to my YouTube channel. So yeah, so if you miss any of my streams, I guess you could see it there, especially because it has like a description, and I occasionally, like, if something, yeah, and I link every highlight I have on YouTube. It has a link to the stream it came from and everything. So, well, I mean, Twitch has that too, but I'm just pointing that out. Let's go, fuck nugget. I'm ready for you. You don't even know what kind of trouble you're in. Aw, that sidestepping is so tasty. It just gives you your stamina back, and at the same time gives you time to fuck him up. You're quick on your feet. How did that— what? What the fuck was that? I would agree with you, except magic does not fuck up beings that are entirely made of magic. For example, the hardest boss, the Four Kings, and Seath. They are literally made of magic and magic stuff and magic things. So magic does nothing to them, especially if you use the basic magic. Actually, interestingly enough, if you're thinking of a mage because of cheesing, yeah, they are pretty weak. If you're thinking about a character that's good for cheesing, and then thought of a sorcerer, I'd say the hunter is way better, because you have that bow that you can use. I feel like that would be a much more viable and much better cheesing method than the soul arrows. But fuck no, I'm not gonna do the hunter. My friend actually, he started streaming, like, the friend that called me in the ONS fight. He started streaming and putting up, like, highlights on YouTube and stuff. He streamed with a hunter. Like, he was playing with a hunter. And the only thing he captured was beating Manus. So if you guys are into that, if you don't want to wait for me to get to Manus, you can watch him do it with a hunter. Even though I'll eventually, like, get down to doing it with my thief. School started, so I kinda... Oh, stop. Stop with that. Mostly have time only when I finish school. Which is now, like, now is after school time. It's like, half till 11 p.m. That's what time it is. I tried cosplaying Go. Cosplaying is a huge ton of fun. I cosplayed Go and used the composite bow until I because his bow is a quality bow, so... So I used the composite bow, and that thing is... Jesus fucking Christ, that thing is stronger than the Claymore. That thing fucks things up. Like, the damage it does is literally stronger than what the Claymore does. Like, but just hitting stuff. It's sick. Absolutely. And the rate of fire is insane too. Because you have like the rate of fire of a short bow and the power of a claymore. It's sick. And it's not even weighty either. It's super like it's super light to carry. It's just amazing all around. I thought like with scaling and everything, like with a quality build 40/40, you end up with like 450 closer to 500 damage, and then you have to add the damage of fucking why? You have to add the damage of the arrows. Yeah, I have to be at 7:30 in school. Like, basically the way, I mean, I don't know if that's the way it goes for other schools in other countries, but here in... Yeah, it fluctuates from week to week. So, one week it's, school starts at 1:30 p.m. and then it ends in like 7:30. But then you have to count in like you have to get to school by bus. That's how I go, and then back to school, which is like 45 minutes each. Well, it is a shotgun. I mean, if all of the beads hit one target, of course it's just dead. But I never go, like, even with PvP, I just don't like effectiveness, you know? I just don't like going for the most effective thing, because then you just lose sight of what Dark Souls is supposed to be, and it's like, supposed to be you and your character overcoming all odds. Like, how are you overcoming odds if you just use every single thing that stacks your odds against your opponent? Like, I want to look cool. I don't want to do damage, I want to look cool. My Black Knight cosplay is my... I should stream that probably sometime, like PvPing with my Black Knight. That is probably my favorite cosplay that I've done. It also like qualifies as a Silver Knight one and as a Dark Wraith one. Because those are all quality builds. I also have Kirin, which is pretty good for like critical hit. But I mostly critical hits, but I mostly try to riposte people. So it's good training with Kirin. It's high school. Well, again, like, high schools are different too in Serbia, because, like, in America, or wherever you are, like, I guess in a big part of Europe, you just choose the high school that's closest to you, because they all have basically the same curriculum. But that's how it goes for elementary school here with us. Every single, like, school, high school, is known for its curriculum, for its quality of staff and teaching, and, like, what school you go to actually matters the most when you go to college. So, I didn't use that to sidestep. Fuck me. I'm fucked. I am fucked. I don't see you! Fucking... The flash is so gigantic, you literally can't see the king. I tried to dodge, but I dodged too late. Fuck. So yeah, Serbia is interesting like that. So, basically what I did was I enrolled in the most difficult high school in my general region, which is basically like the hardest curriculum for math, physics, chemistry, and programming you can find. And the only reason I'm in it is for the programming. Like, I just get by with the other subjects, even though they're interesting, but really, really difficult to do. But I'm just there for the programming. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a programmer. So like I said, 1 week it's like that, like the afternoon time. And then the other week, you have to be there in 7:30. And when you take that 45-minute time to get there, I have to get out of my house in 6:45 a.m. Which is pretty brutal. Every workday. And then the school lasts until 1:30 p.m. So I'm guessing next week I might actually have more time to put in a good like 3 or 4 hour stream. I'm hoping I'll be able to kill these guys until this stream ends. Well, Nightbot is, I'm guessing it's pretty easy to implement. It shouldn't be that hard. Like, I'll tell you what a programmer's best friend is. A programmer's best friend is Google. Like, if you know how to Google things, you just need the basic knowledge, the basic framework, as Logan says, and you're set to go. I mean, I could, but I really see no point in doing that, because what Nightbot would do is it would just, like, ban people for no reason. Like, I'm guessing I could program it so it doesn't do any of those things. But then I don't see the point of fuck. Actually, I do see the point of fucking, I'm just saying I don't see the point of night. I don't see the point of Nightbot. That's what I'm trying to say. Why would you do that? Ah. The grab really doesn't take up as much time as the... Fuck, I need to leave badly. Alright, good. Wow, I'm quick. I'm guessing the... No, don't. Just... Alright. All is forgiven. Just don't do that attack. Even if you kill me, like, with these attacks, I'm fine. Just don't do that attack. And you know very well, Mr. King, which attack I am speaking of. You know very well. Why would you do that in such a dire time? Where's the last bitch? And don't you dare use the projectile on me! Don't you fucking dare! Yes! Ah, nice! That was way quicker than with the knight. Kids, do not forget to use your red tier stone rings. Jesus! That was like... an hour, was it? An hour of trials? Wow. And I was so scared about this fight too. I didn't know I would do so much damage with a procced, dagger. Oh, please use the projectile, fuck you. Yeah. Oh, well, that's really honestly more of an SQL type deal. Like that, the programming like language you could say in Excel is not procedural. Like there's two different types of programming languages basically. Like it's the ones where you have to type out the whole process one line of code at a time, exactly how you want the computer to do the thing you want it to do. But in other programming languages like SQL, you just want it to do something and you say like do this, this, and this, and you don't care how the computer does it, you just want it to do it. So that's how those programming languages work. And of course they are much simpler because you don't need
Lord clinging to his age of fuck and the dark Lord Gwyn by sacrificing himself. Gwyn has blurred
of
your
course he has.
I seek to
Yeah, of course you do.
the other serpent.
Yeah, he's on drugs.
Undead warrior.
No, we stand in an abyss, you blind fuck.
Only I know the truth about your fate.
Let me run a polygraph.
Destroy the fading Lord Gwyn, who has coddled fire and resisted.
Nature doesn't always have to be good, man.
The fourth Lord, so that you may usher in.
Look, bro, I just want people to be happy, alright? So.
I shall now feast.
See ya. See ya, Foxy.
This is Gwyn now. Place the.
I won't do shit. You can't tell me what to do. I'm an independent motherfucker. Well, we have to do what he said. He's high as fuck. You're totally right. They're both high as fuck. Because I want the Dark Wraith hype, I'm just gonna feed all of my stuff to Framped. All of the stuff like that you don't need before I do that. Wake up, you fuck!
No, I'm fine. But not.
Jesus. Yes, you are a withering snake. Well, the stream's ending in like 10 minutes anyway. I can't believe I've beaten the 4 kings.
I am. Is it something urgent?
Yes, it's urgent that you make the most grotesque sound you can think of. Thank you. This is the only, like, sales type merchant thingy deal that you're gonna get in this whole game. Has anyone ever watched, you know that, like, cartoon with the line guy? Like, the guy, there was literally a line. I think it was called La Linea. I just love that one. Fuck you. Keep these, I guess. Oh wow, 3 shotguns. I don't see any reason in selling these. I just want to kind of sell duplicates. But there don't seem to be any. It's the hollow equipment. Piss off, piss off. How many of these did I get? Oh no. No, not the Balder Helm. I love the Balders.
Farewell, chosen undead. I remain here.
It's actually pretty amazing. You guys should look that up. Like, exactly just type La Linea. L-A-L-I-N-E-A. I mean, it was like a recent thing. Like, it was like 4 years ago that I watched it, and it was just a ton of fun, honestly. So I'm thinking of just wasting these souls and then ending the stream there. Yeah, like you said, I'm gonna sleep happy knowing I'm beat the 4 cis white fucktards. Cis white misogynist. Die, rat. I'm gonna waste all my souls on smelly powder. Oh wait, question, did my follower count rise? Did Foxy follow me? Because I can't really see it from my phone. I didn't forget you, you old hag. Just give me the mouse. Actually, don't give me the mouse. Give me the... Refill me this. I should probably go to Zen's. How many weed do I have? 41, so I need 58 more. Would mean 58k. So I can spend 15. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, awesome. It is. No, I don't have the, like, follow thing. Awesome, so... Yay! I broke 20. 20 follower hype. No, I had 19. Foxy is a new follower then. Yay, thanks, Foxy. I'll definitely be sure to thank you. I'll thank Foxy next time he or she pops up. Why am I running in circles around the fire? I should go to Zen's fortress. Hey Priz, remember that time I missed the jump 4 times in a row? Let's make it 5 this time. Well, I started, like, I think last year or last summer, something like that. It was after summer, I think. But I had a worse mic, I had a squeakier voice, what else? Stop what does that mean, though? You guys can see this fucktard, right? You can see what he's typing. Some weird psychedelic crap. Anyway, where was I? I started last year, but I, like, only streamed a few times. I wasn't really that into it. Because, like, the second stream, I think... 6 times. Don't jinx me, bro. The second time I streamed some cave story. Not sure if you guys are aware of that game. I'll probably stream that in the near future. So I streamed cave story, and a friend of mine asked me, like, for something, and I replied, hey, I'm busy streaming, and they asked for my channel, and I sent them. They proceeded to send every one of my classmates the link to my stream, and then they proceeded to laugh at me, tell me how pathetic and unfunny I am, and how I should just quit because I don't know shit. So, like, I just kept on streaming. Well, it was kind of just like a bullshit thing to do. I really didn't appreciate it, so it kind of shook my confidence about the whole streaming thing. But, and I've kind of been apprehensive. Fuck, I need more of these. I should use some souls. What actually made me stream a lot more, like, I planned to stream a bit over the summer, but what actually made me stream more was Priz telling me that my streams can actually be archived. which would mean that my stream wouldn't just be seen by one person and then drift off into nothingness, but it would actually be there, and it would actually like be a relic of what I've done and what I've said, and that just seems like a really interesting concept to me. So I really got hyped. That's when I found that out. That's actually when I did the 3-day in a row Ornstein and Smough stream, which I was really like excited about, and I was like having major fun even though I was dying. And now I just want to like, I want at least average about a minimum of like 2 streams a week, and I want those streams to like be at least a few hours. Since I mentioned the whole school schedule, I don't know if I'll be able to keep that up because I'll be pretty busy. I already am busy in the like in the time I have before school. What was that? What did I want? Yeah, I wanted to be friends with the other high snake. Where's the abyss? Oh, motherfucker, I didn't sit at the bonfire, guys. I did not sit at the bonfire. I mean, I'm just a genius, you know? Let's just rush down there and end the stream. So I'm gonna talk to Kathy, and then I'm gonna end the stream after, like, I finish talking or whatever. So, it might have been harsh, but, well. Go told me I should always appreciate the floor, but I just never do. I know, like, no one will ever see my, night class challenge. No one will ever see all the, like, cosplays I did and all the amazing PvP moments. But now it just gives it a whole new dimension, because all those things that you did will be there, like, not forever, but at least until YouTube and Twitch servers are up. So it's not just accomplishments. Like, I cherish my accomplishments for themselves. I just like them for themselves, and just that save alone just brings me happiness every time I see it. But I feel like the most important thing is me in some way chronicling my current state of mind. Like, what I mean by that is, you know how I talked about how I dislike the political correctness movement and how I dislike the third wave feminist movement and everything, like, and how I'm an atheist, right? So those are all my current states of being and my current, like, thoughts on, you know, my surroundings and on people, and who knows if that'll be the same in a year from now, in 10 years from now when I have children, you know? Like, will it be the same? And I'll be able to, if the servers are still up, I'll be able to listen back to this. To listen back and to hear all the stuff I said, to have a younger version of myself there. So that's why I appreciate this a lot. I also appreciate it for, well, my biggest inspiration for, streaming and videos has been, a person called Sub on his YouTube channel. And, he has been a YouTuber and partly streamer for 4 years, I think. An excess of 4 years. And he has never stopped recording and making videos, even though he averages about, like, 10 views maybe per video. He's had, for the longest time, about 500 subscribers. Now he has about 3,000. But the way he was enthusiastic and the way he appreciated and talked with his fans, and I was a fan once, now I like to think of myself as a friend, he just never stopped, and he just did it for those few people who watched him. And I really want to be that person. I really want to do this not for numbers. I don't want to do it for money. I just want to do it as a way to chronicle my thoughts, but also as a way to be able to entertain even one person. You know, like, just make one person enjoy themselves, and that's just more than enough. You know? Just make one person laugh, make one person think about something, make one person change something in their life, just for one person, just change a tiny bit of their life. And it's worth it. You know, it's worth it to do everything. That's honestly how I feel about this. And I feel it's a really important thing to say. I don't know, I feel like I should make this into a highlight just because it basically gives reason to why I just enjoy doing this so much, and I think that's pretty important, and I can just direct people to that if they ever want to find out. I'm not much of a public speaker, honestly, if you ask me. Alright, you better be hungry for some cool sprites, you piece of shit. Some black little sprites of darkness. You better enjoy that. I like to link Sub's channel because he has been my absolute ultimate inspiration for doing all of this, and for getting back to streaming, even though I was majorly disappointed in it at the time. I really owe it to him, so I don't know, if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't even be interested or be confident enough to actually do this. I can join covenants, but I only follow that because joining covenants would mean I have some sort of benefit. Joining this covenant literally has no benefit other than fucking people up. For example, if you have the Forest Covenant, then you can skip the Forest guys and you can get the Darkwood Grain Ring. If you have the Chaos Covenant, you can skip the whole Izalith place. But I'm literally doing this just so I could play with some fun people in the parish. And no other reason. And I have no other benefit from this covenant, basically. Like, even the humanity I might get from invading people will just be useless. Because you can use it to kindle bonfires, and kindling bonfires gives you Estus. And Estus means nothing because you can't use it with bosses. So I just kinda avoided that rule because I honestly don't see any way it would make this challenge any easier. It's just a fun thing to do, off the side. Alright, the piece of shit orb. Well, I feel like this would be an appropriate place to end the stream, where we have a sea of darkness and just a little lure of hope, a little spark that we can always count on being there. Well, thanks everyone for watching the special Kill the 4 Pieces of Shit stream that we have successfully accomplished. Well, I don't know. Well, of course I will not use this knife. I'll use a weaker version of the knife I'll have in my inventory. So I'll use a +0 bandit's knife for PvPing. So yeah, good place to end the stream. Thanks everyone for joining me. Thanks Foxy for following. I should install that little follow thing. Brush up a little to the stream pros. And yeah, that will be it. Next stream I have no idea when it'll be. I'm hoping I could do a quick one on Saturday if anyone's into that. Uh but yeah, I'll put the description of my channel on YouTube here in the like Twitch boxes. And if you guys stick around, I'll put a link for sub so you can check his channel out.